Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? This is Ernest Moore. We are Future Gents
Hello,
Friday.
hello, 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 everyone. How are you?
This is Ernest Moore. We are Future Gents
Hello,
Friday.
hello, 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 everyone. How are you?
Okay, I'm coming off that part. How you doing today, everyone? This is Ernest Moore. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday to spend with us. Um, Try to borrow just about 30 minutes of your time. I'm sure you have things to do this evening, so do I, but it is a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. Want to give a special shout out to my producer extraordinaire, Gregory Thornton, doing his thing behind the scenes as always, uh, making us look the best we possibly can, as if that's possible. Um, hello. Busy week, busy short week, right? You had Monday off, or some people had Monday off, Tuesday through Friday, but for some reason, Greg and I were talking about this before we went live. This seemed like the longest week. Has so many trials, but guess what? We made it, right? We made it, and we are thankful that we made it. Um, just want to go over a few things, as always. My name is Ernest Moore. I'm the CEO founder of Future Gents. Um, our organization is where we teach young men the importance of being gentlemen. We also offer mentors to assist them in their everyday lives or their daily lives, as well as teaching them to become the men that they are destined to be. Um, Please follow us on our website at www.futuregents.org. We're right there. For all of you who are on my Facebook Live, I can't see you right now. Those technical difficulties, we're getting through those, though. But don't worry, I promise you. By the time this month is over, we're going to be cooking with gasoline. Of course, you can always email me at ernest.moore@futuregents.org. Again, that's ernest.moore@futuregents.org. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to email me. I do respond to all of them. Let's see, don't forget our Facebook page or all of our social media pages is Future Gents ORG. Future Gents ORG on all of our social media pages. That's Facebook, that's LinkedIn, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's everywhere. Future Gents ORG. Please subscribe. You see the button down there? You see the button right there? Please subscribe to our YouTube page, Future Gents ORG, or just Future Gents. Search us up. It doesn't cost you anything to follow us there. We're building a platform, a media platform for our young men, so that they're able to express themselves and also see what they can become. Right? They can see what they can become. So we'll have the YouTube page, we'll have the newsletter, we'll have the podcast, we'll have the radio show. Um, all our ways to control our own media, to take control over what we read, see, and hear. Once again, we want to welcome you to Future Gents Friday. If you're interested in making donations, please, our Cash App is $ Future Gents 01. Again, that's $ Future Gents 01. We have PayPal, onemogent at gmail.com. That's ONEMOGENT at gmail.com. All donations are greatly appreciated and accepted. We thank everyone for your donations, whether it's in kind or financial. Also, everyone, we are doing a major campaign now. We're doing a major campaign. We are looking for mentees and mentors. We are looking for mentees and mentors. Greg, can you put up you know what, Greg, you don't have the our latest flyer for our mentees and when we're actually having our open house for our mentors. But that's our latest flyer right there. Um, we are looking for mentees and mentors. Um, doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter your location. We're looking for mentees and mentors all over the country. Okay, it's time for all of us to step up. If the saying is true, it takes a village. Then let's be that village. Let's be that village. All are welcome, ladies. If you feel as though that you can um, offer assistance, by all means, please reach out to us. There's work for everyone, right? There's volunteer work for everyone to uplift and better our young men. What else here? So let's talk about our topic for this evening: courage, letting go of the familiar. This is our fourth episode. This is our fourth episode. Letting go of the familiar. Now, this quote was given by a young man by the name of Raymond Lundquist. Raymond Lundquist. He said one of the attributes of courage is letting go of the familiar. Now, there are many examples. There are many examples, and I'm sure you probably have some examples as well when you have let go of the familiar. But let's look at just a few, right? When I've worked with a lot of people over the years, and I've seen a few of them actually quit the job. They actually quit their job and they stepped out, as we say, on faith. Taking that leap of faith. That is an example of letting go of the familiar. Can you imagine you, your family, your household, mortgage, rent, bills that you have to pay monthly? You say to yourself, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to get away from the familiar and I'm going to step out on faith. That's courage. That takes courage. To actually let go of your familiar, of your normal bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, bi-monthly paycheck. You know that's coming. That's familiar to you. And go out and pursue your business goal. That's one. Another one, everyone is talking about reality TV and this, that, and the third, and what's going on with power, and what's going on with this, and what's going on with that. You're that one person who doesn't get involved in those conversations because you're watching the History Channel, or you're watching PBS, or you're watching something, or better yet, you're listening to Audible, or you're reading. You are doing something different from the familiar to better yourself. That takes courage. That takes courage. Not only to do that, but to speak about it. That takes courage. You have some young men today who don't play sports. They don't play sports. They may be into STEM programming. They may be into the arts. They may be into acting. They may be into music, television. They may be into dancing. They may be into something other than sports. Well, we know that the majority of us play sports or watch sports or are in tune to sports. How about those who are into politics but not into sports, right? And to speak about that, again, to raise the awareness to your friends, to your coworkers, to your associates that, hey, I don't watch sports. I don't watch football. I don't watch basketball. I don't know what's going on in baseball. I don't know anything about this strike. I don't know anything about this person and his $1 million football deals or signing bonuses and things like that. But what I do know about is science, technology, math. I do know about the arts. I do know about photography. I do know about acting. I do know about music and dance and ballet and Latin dancing and partner dancing. Those are the kinds of dancing and music I'm speaking of. Or even uh, classical music, right? To have a discussion about that, as opposed to only talking about sports, right? Another example of letting go of the familiar. And I'll give you a few people in history who have done the same thing. Dr. King, he didn't want any parts of the whole civil rights movement when it reached out to him. Um, but when he finally said yes, he had to let. Can you imagine explaining to your wife, you're Martin or you're Malcolm, and you have a well paying job, and you tell them, hey, look, sweetie, we can't do this no more. I have to go out and I have to lead the masses on this struggle. That took courage. That took courage. Because again, we're letting go of the familiar so that we can better ourselves and better generations to come. Another person who did Moses. Moses asked God, why are you choosing me? I stutter. I can't even put words together. I'm the Pharaoh's son. Why would you want to choose? Why me? And God said, I will use you and I will stand beside you throughout this entire process. Don't worry, I got you. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine telling your wife, God got us? Job said the same thing. God got us. I'm not going to curse him. God got us. Um, these are just a few. And remember, you might be one of those examples. You might be the one who quit your job and said, I'm stepping out on faith. You might have been the one who said, I'm going to work part time and put full time into my business. Um, that's huge. That is huge. And it takes courage to do so. Letting go of the familiar. Letting go of the familiar. So, this is episode 4. We have 2 more episodes. Our great producer won't be with us next week. He'll be out. He'll be in Florida. He's supposed to bring us back some mai, some tuna, some shark, some fish. And that's another thing. We all need to get away and enjoy some time um, for yourself to recharge. And this is something that I had to learn myself. A lot of the posts that I make, I am making literally for myself, right? Or I'm talking to myself. Do you all ever have that sometimes when you make a social media post and you say, that really is me? I needed to hear that. Even though I posted it, that post was for me. So a lot of the posts that I make are for myself. And you have to take time out to recharge. Step away. Yes, we got to grind, we got to work, we got to put in extra time. 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours makes you a perfectionist at your craft. Makes you a master at your craft. 10,000 hours. But take time out for yourself. Once again, this is Future Gens Friday. Sometimes we do 30 minutes, sometimes we cut it a little bit short. Today we're going to cut it a little bit short. I want you to really ponder between now and next week and think about how you can let go of the familiar. Let go of the familiar and step out on faith and do what's right, even though all those around you may be doing wrong. Again, you can email me at ernest.moore@futuregents.org. You can reach us at our website for donations at www.futuregents.org. You can subscribe, please, please, please. I empathize with everyone. Don't just subscribe. Let your friends know. Tell your friends to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so that our young men will have a communication platform that they will be proud of. Soon I won't be sitting here. Soon we'll have one of our future gents sitting here, and they'll be doing the show. Of course, you can Cash App us at $FutureGents01. $FutureGents01. PayPal, onemogent@gmail.com. And if you have any other methods of donations, all donations don't have to be financial. We accept in-kind gifts. We accept slightly used items for our young men. You may have some clothes that you've outgrown, or your son may have outgrown, that some other less fortunate young men can possibly use. Let me rephrase that. Some other grown men might possibly be able to use. Please donate when you can and as much as you can so that our young men and our older men can benefit. You can change somebody's life with some of the clothes that you have in your closet that still have tags on them. And let me also add this. We've also been taking in women's clothing because we realize that there are single mothers out here that are struggling and they need assistance too. And they may need that dress to get a job or that pantsuit to get a job. We want to be here for those single mothers as well. They are not in this fight alone. They're not in this fight alone. So those are all the ways that you can reach out to us. Please reach out to us. Please understand about our Mentee Mentor campaign. We are looking for mentees and mentors all across the country. Please inbox me with a potential candidate's name and email address. I promise to reach out to everyone who responds. Thank you so much. My super duper producer, Greg Thornton, is going to send us off with some music here.
I don't need fame and fortune. I don't need honorable mentions. I don't need fancy mention. I don't need it. All I need is faith in you. Faith in you. Believe in what you said you do. Faith in you. I don't need no fancy cars. I don't need to be called a star. I don't need to be where they are. I don't need it, 'cause all I need is faith in you. Faith in you. Believe in what you said you do. Faith in you. I don't need no pants sagging. I don't need no bandwagon. I don't need to know what's happening. I don't need, 'cause all I need is faith in you. Oh, faith in you. I believe in what you said you do. Faith in you. All I need is faith in you. Oh, faith in you. Oh, believe in what you said you do. Oh, faith in you. All I need is faith in you, faith in you. Believe in what you said you do.